Is there a chance that we're not going to get the data mine until 3 or 4 days before the game comes out? Or are these mega evolutions that had potentially leaked just completely made up? I don't know. We're going to talk about it here on this video at Haus. And guys, I'm Rob. I am really looking forward to covering everything that has to do with Pokemon Legends ZA, and that's going to continue to be to bring you guys potential leaks and other things and mumblings, I would say, that are going around the internet that I could find. I've spent a ton of time on Twitter/X, Reddit, 4chan, trying to find things that I think could be, actually true, that could be coming out about Legends ZA as we get closer and closer. We are 8 days away from the game officially coming out, and I am very excited about it. Before we get any deeper, make sure you guys like and subscribe, as always, so you don't miss out on any of the great Pokemon Legends ZA content that we have coming out here. We'll continue to cover Pokemon afterwards as well, but we're really focused on Legends ZA here at Haus. We're also covering a bunch of it over at the Game House as well. We have a brand new landing page that's going to have a ton of different guides and other content that you guys will want to know about, including what Pokemon are going to be in the different wild zones, all that kind of stuff. You're not going to want to miss out on it. And let me know in the comment section below what you guys think. Are these leaks real? Are they not? Are people overreacting? Are people just getting, too excited about nothing, potentially? Well, let's talk about it. So, the first one here that I have is just the early play impressions from this Automaton, Japan account that I found over on 4chan. Then I came over here to check it out. Basically, what they are saying is that the real Pokemon world, the immersion into Pokemon, is becoming very real, and the difficulty of this game due to the new action RPG style is very much a real thing. And this is not the first time that we have heard this. For a lot of people that have played the demos, for the people who got flown out to Paris, right? This is what they've all been saying, is that it's going to take a little bit of time for us to get used to this new action RPG style, whereas, for a long time, I think Pokemon really wasn't necessarily very difficult. And I think that's kind of been the intention, right? It's been that way since I can really remember. And it's made so that kids can play it and adults can still find some enjoyment in it as well. That's why we have things like Nuzlocke and different challenges to make the game a little more difficult. But from what it sounds like, this game is actually going to be pretty hard. And I think that's going to be because we're going to have to learn how to use different cooldowns, right? We're not going to know how to, max everything, what the best is going to be. I mean, this is like a full shakeup for Pokemon battling that I don't think any of us really ever expected. So I wanted to start off with that. Here's the big one, though. Well, here's one of the big ones, is PoryLeaks came out with something that said that basically, we are not going to have, at least the stores for the most part, are not going to be actually receiving the games until 4 days ahead of time. What is interesting is this account has already said that they've gotten confirmation that the game is down, in Australia, that it's in some US stores already. What it's looking like to me is maybe that there are some places that it's being held for right now until it can be mass distributed. That's basically what I think that we are talking about here, and that there are some places that are, not going to allow that. And the reason why is because, basically, Tears of the Kingdom, the Terra Leaks and stuff, like, Pokemon is not Pokemon, Nintendo specifically, is not messing around. That's why the Nintendo Switch 2 also is going to make it really, really hard for data miners to actually be able to, I guess, get anything out of the games. Like, they are all about security right now. They do not like the way that things have been going. People are digging too far into some of their encrypted things. And, after some of your employees, data and stuff was out there, especially with the Terra Leaks, I can't say that I blame them, but it looks like we may not be getting a data mine. At least that's what this is claiming, until October 12th, which is 4 days from now. That would be on a Monday, I believe. Nope, that would be Sunday. Sunday here, at least in the United States. So we will have to see. I'm not really sure how I feel about this because, again, this exact same, leaker has come out and straight up said that, there are people who have the game in these different areas. So it's going to be, I guess, whether or not people are going to be sharing things. Maybe it's just that we won't have like a full data mined leak. I don't know exactly what it's going to be, but there's a good chance that maybe it's even just like it won't work until this certain period of time. I'm not really sure, but we're going to find out about that here fairly soon. I'm still personally convinced that, you know, either Thursday or Friday, we're going to be getting some leaks starting to come out. Now we're going to head into the last thing, and this is actually a leak of 6 new Mega Pokemon that we have not seen before. Take it with a grain of salt as always.